And I was on mute. But no, what's going on? Real Builder, episode 51. Welcome to HollyHood. I mean, we back. Last week we did the what did we do last week? We had the one gotta go John last week. You know what I mean? You know, that was a fun episode. We'll probably do another one soon. You know what I mean? Probably do another one next week, maybe. You know what I mean? But not this week though. You know, we got some other stuff to talk about. But yeah, make sure y'all follow the Blur Cartel all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch. Hit up the Blur Cartel. You know what I mean? I was just watching an episode of Welcome to Hollywood last night. Like, it was episode 7. You know what I mean? That drone was 2 years ago. Like, we've really been on this drone for 2 years now. But episode 7, that drone was 2 years ago. And like, bro, the dude that was in that video, that was doing the video I was watching, looks completely different from the nigga you looking at on the screen right now. Like, and it's crazy how within 2 years, you know what I mean, you could just transform. You know what I mean? But I do want to say the dude that was in the video from 2 years ago looks way better than the guy you're looking at right now. But we all from the same universe, though. The same HollyHood variation. You know what I mean? But we here to talk about some ongoing fuckery in the music business. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it never ceases. It just keeps going, no matter what. Something always happening. You know what I mean? So, you know. And of course, we always got to talk about it. So, I mean, let's get into it. And then make sure you hop on tomorrow for the round table. We're doing, I believe it's Anime Jeopardy, I think. You know what I mean? So, yeah, make sure y'all tune in to that. And also, what it sound like this Thursday, we got the Best Tiny Desk concerts. I mean, so we're going to give our list of some of our favorite Tiny Desk drones. You know, go through them, look at a few highlights or whatever. You know what I mean? Should be a fun episode. So make sure y'all tune in for that drone. But yeah, so, you know, up there in the north, you know what I mean? You know, Canada and whatnot. And also for clarification, Vancouver, Canada. Vancouver. Not Toronto. Yeah, I mean, not in the 6, but Vancouver. You know what I mean? So, all right, so basically,
What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? What's up, niggas up? What's up, nigga? Be going home. Be going home. You're in our city, nigga. What the fuck's up?
So basically, what you see here in this video is your man Rick Ross was in Vancouver, Canada. Vancouver, not Toronto, but Vancouver, hosting an event, you know, not like us is playing in the event. You know what I mean? The quote unquote OVO goons or whatever, or the Canadian gangsters that whatever you want to call them niggas. You know what I mean? They took offense to the not like us playing in the background. You know what I mean? So as you saw, individuals approach Rick Ross, got in his face. You know what I mean? He got punched. And then, you know what I mean, we also see, you know, various white individuals in this video, using such, words as the N word, you know what I mean, as they're, laying down their attack and assault on, Rick Ross's crew. Now, I just want to say this. You in Canada, so, it's not far fetched to think, that Canadians would crash out for another Canadian. Like, it's just, you got to be aware of that, and, as if Rick Ross is a person as you speak a lot in your music, how you from the streets and all this, blah blah blah. So you should be aware of these type of things when you go into these type of events in these areas when you moving like that. So your street smarts and your awareness really don't look good in this video. And then number two, whoever you got working for you as security, fire each and every last one of them niggas. Fire fire all them niggas. Like, I hope you fired all of them after the video took place or after the incident. Like, they wouldn't even have been able to get back on the plane. They wouldn't even have went through customs with me to get back through America. After this joint, because it's no way y'all that big. And all this, your licensed security, and you let regular civilians come up. Number one, punch your client, your artist in the face, clearly punch him in the face, and then you yourself, the dude in the video, I'm like 6'4", 300. The boy in the video bigger than me. You know what I mean? And they got you on the ground, crouched over. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Like, it's just, it's not a good look, man. It's not a good look at all. Like, your whole security team get beat up. You did all this talk about, calling boy white boy, all this other stuff and all that, saying, he want to be down and all that. And then you get beat up by niggas that's of the same cloth as the boy that you talking about. So, that's just an L all around right there. It's just, Ross, you just gotta take that L. Like, all the stuff you posting on social media trying to cover it up ain't gonna work, bro. We already got video footage of you getting punched on and video footage of your security getting beat up. It's video footage of your DJ getting beat up. So everybody that was with you got their ass whooped in Canada. You know what I mean? So, and of course, other people caught wind of it. Drake likes a post that shows the video of Rick Ross and his folks getting jumped. Of course, his annoying baby mom gets on the internet and says what she like. I'm gonna just keep it, but I really don't like that lady. Like, I don't like her, and it's not because of she dissing Ross. I really could give two shits about that. It's just, y'all make people famous for making bad decisions. And it just perplexes me. Like, y'all doing all this clapping and hoorahing for this lady, but she still let the nigga get her pregnant. So, you know what I mean? Like, you know, so who's really taking the L here? Like you do everything in your power to get online to ridicule the nigga, but you still lay down and let the nigga nut inside you. So, you know what I mean? Willingly, you consented to it. It was willing. Like it wasn't no like he paid you or you know what I mean he forced himself upon you. It was a willing thing that happened. Like y'all both was willing participants in this. You know what I mean? But we supposed to, applaud and jump every time she get on the internet and say something about Rick Ross. But like whatever. So her and 50 Cent had their little exchange making fun of Rick Ross. I fucks with 50 Cent as an artist. You know what I mean? I like his music. I've been a fan of him since I was a youngin'. But, some of his social media antics, it get corny after a while. Like, you know what I mean? You 40, 50 years old, after a while, trolling people is like, don't you got better shit to do, my nigga? Like, you know what I mean? Don't you got companies to run and shit like that? Like, I mean, you know, and like at the end, and at the same time, making fun of a motherfucker that's like 50 years old for not fighting 20, 30-year-olds that want to crash out is just like the nigga is 50. Like, what you expect? Like, you know what I mean? But also I get it though when you on these records, you get on these songs and you talk about how gangster you are and how you move and this and that and how you untouchable and then you get touched. Like, you know, being ridiculed is something that's going to happen. But at the same time, two things can be true. The nigga is 50 something years old. Like, like I don't expect nobody 40, 50 years old to be crashing out for real, for real. I just, you too old for that. Like that was something you did 20, 30 years ago in your youth. You know what I mean? Once you get 50, your limbs, your reaction time, man, ain't like it was when you was 22. You know what I mean? You don't hit as hard as you used to. You know what I mean? You don't move as fast as you used to. So, but like the whole situation is just a bad look for Rick Ross in general. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, you gotta fire your security team, bro, because there's no reason why them dudes should have been able to get that close to you, period. Like, you know what I mean? It's no, like, if I'm famous, whatever, and I got security around me, your whole job is to make sure no one is near me. Like, people can't even breathe the air that I'm breathing. Like, you can't be in my vicinity. Like, that's your job to keep people away from me. Like, unless I say it's cool for these motherfuckers to be around me, unless I say, all right, open up and let the people come near me, it should be no reason why anybody is near me towards like in my face to be able to punch me. Like, number one, it, like I don't pay you to allow people to hit me. I pay you to keep people from hitting me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like this video, all these dudes in there, y'all just look like glorified babysitters. Like, you look like you getting paid to watch a grown man. But basically, that's what, you know, eh, low key. I don't want to disrespect no security professionals. But, you are babysitting somebody to a degree. You know what I mean? But still, though, allowing that man to get punched on, like, we just I gotta run it back. Hold on. Like, look at this, bro. Bull shouldn't even be like whoever this white boy is. You know what I mean? Trying to be all tough or whatever. Whoever this nigga is, he shouldn't even be in Ross's space. He shouldn't even like your words shouldn't even be reaching me for real, because my security is supposed to be blockading that. Like, it's no reason why my security should be standing right beside me or standing behind me. Like, no, you supposed to be the shield. That's what I'm paying you for. Like, and then you fast forward. This is the security. He getting kicked in the face, punched on. Like, come on, bro.
You're in our city, nigga. What the fuck's up? Dumbass nigga.
White dude calling him a bum ass nigga. Like, come on. Come on, dog. Like, one more time, bro. One more time. Like, you security. Security.
You're in our city, nigga. What the fuck's up?
This is supposed to be Rick Ross's security. Damn pummeled.
Dumbass nigga, what the fuck's up? Wrong side, guys.
Look at him. This nigga staggered.
What's up? What's up, dog? You're in our fucking city. What's up? What's up? Every day I'm hustling. What's up, nigga?
You hear?
You press the sound.
This is just man. Like it's so many ways this just looks bad. You know what I mean? There's so many ways. Number one, like I said, your security is over there crumbled on the ground, getting kicked on, punched on, getting called niggas by white people and everything. Like, and then number two, it's like I said in a few episodes ago when I had my guy Zelmay on here. Too many of these white folks is just comfortable with saying this word, like, you know what I mean, and doing shit like that. You know what I mean? Because you got motherfuckers like that. I mean, it's no way. It's no way. There's no way as a black man, I'm standing there and I'm watching another black dude get beat up by white dudes and they calling him the N-word at the same time. I don't give a fuck if we in Canada, Montana, North Dakota, New Hampshire. You know what I mean? It just don't sit right with me as a black man to watch that. You know what I mean? And to watch other black men let it happen. You know what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean? That's like some of the just softest shit I've ever seen in my life. You know what I mean? You know, and I get it, Rick Ross, you're a millionaire, blah, blah, blah. You know, you don't want to crash out and do shit like that. But, I mean, you hop on these records and you talk like you the second coming of John Gotti or something, my nigga. Like, and I know for a fact, you know, John Gotti and the mobsters, they wouldn't allow one of their homies to get beat on like that. You know what I mean? And get called whatever you know what I mean, whatever slurs you call Italian people. Like, you know what I mean? That's not, I'm just saying, man, like, this shit just don't look good. Like, the whole situation don't look good. Like, you know what I mean? Because now you going to have these white dudes in Canada, they going to be, you know what I mean? They charged up now. They brolic now. They charged up. Like, I just folded this big ass black boy, calling him niggas and everything, and he ain't do shit. You know what I mean? So now they charged up. They feeling it. And, like, this shit just don't look good. It don't look good. It just don't look good, man. Like I said, I hope the security got fired. I don't know how he got the job. Like Ross, did you put like you hiring for security on Indeed or something? Like, did you put the shit on LinkedIn? Did you have it on Ask Jeeves or some shit? Like, come on, bro. Like, you just hired anybody. You know what I mean? Shout out my boys that made. You know what I mean? They ain't have to do this. Like, man, this shit is just hilarious to me. Like, it's hilarious. Like, it just don't look good. You gotta fire whoever that security guard was. I guarantee you that nigga is about to be working at a mall by next week. That nigga's gonna be working in the mall. But that nigga's about to be loss prevention. Like, he is not about to be nobody. Ain't no artist hiring this nigga ever again. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, so if his main security got charges and couldn't go out the country, then, you know what I mean? Why travel out the country if you know your main source of protection can't go with you? Like, it just don't make sense. See, that's why I said, Ross, you say, you know what I mean, streets this, streets that, but your awareness just does not, you know what I mean? It's not adding up, bro. It's not adding up. And now the situation this creates now, because we seen this happen in Vancouver, Canada. It wasn't Toronto, people in Vancouver. Either way, Drake still shouted it out. He liked the post. You know what I mean? He said some happy Canada Day, whatever. You know what I mean? But now, whenever Aubrey and his folks travel to Miami, you know what I mean? You know, because I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. Like, it's Miami. Like, who doesn't like going to Miami? Like, you know what I mean? Everybody's going to go to Miami. You know? So whenever Drake and the OVO squad go to Miami, is there a chance now the Miami folks that fuck with Ross, now do they crash out? You know what I mean? Do they crash out just because? Like, because now I feel like this has opened the door for a series of quote unquote crash outs to happen. Like, you know what I mean? It's just now motherfuckers is about to start, you know, crashing out. Like, it's about to, you know, if it's some Toronto or some OVO affiliated niggas in Florida, I guarantee, you know what I mean, some shit gonna go down. Like, if this happened, like, say it was some, you know, some PG Lang niggas in Canada, like, you know, of course PG Lang, that's Kendrick and them. You know what I mean? Then that happened. You already know if Drake and them was to come to Los Angeles. You know what I mean? So, like, this shit is, like I said, man, it just sets up a series of crash outs for people. Like, but, you know, you plan not like us at a Canadian venue. You know, there's some niggas there that, you know, some Canadians there, they rock with the boy. They rock with the six guy. You know what I mean? But y'all gotta holler at your folks in Canada, because the Not Like Us was number one on the Canadian charts. So Family Matters wasn't. Not Like Us was. So, you know what I mean? It's like, do y'all really fuck with Drizzy or do you don't? Because, I mean, Family Matters a Push Up should have been the number one song in Canada. I mean, not Like Us. Like, I don't know, man. This just does not look good for Rick Ross, and it just doesn't. Like, whether it was the second string security or not, like, you still don't let the assets you protecting get touched like that. You know what I mean? Like, you, I gotta watch the rest of this joint. Hold on.
Your fucking city, nigga, what's up?
Bro, these motherfuckers can't fight for shit. You know what I mean? They can't, like, I don't, like, Ross, next time you go out the country, do not get your guards from Temu, my nigga. Like, don't order no Temu security, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Because this is pitiful. Like, you know what I mean? This is pitiful. Like, it's no way. It's no way. It's no way. Not me and my entourage. This wouldn't have happened to my man. Not me and my entourage. I tell you that. Like, this right here, boy, is ridiculous. Like, Well, we gotta go back. Like, look at the boy. Look at him.
What's up? Fuck my wife. Chill. What's up, dog? What's up? Fuck my wife. Chill. What's up, dog? Baby, come on. Let me hold this.
Like, this nigga is crazy. Look at him. He's stretched.
Justin, the guy's gonna die, though. He's gonna fucking die. I don't know. He's gonna die, though.
This nigga is stretched. He's creased. Bro, they had the bro.
Fuck that's on your jet, you.
Bro, they had to carry that man like a damsel in distress. You know what I mean? They had to really. I'm gonna be honest. Rick Ross. It was over after the Family Matters verse. You know what I mean? When Drake said what he said to you, but after this, you know what I mean? I don't want to hear you speak on nothing else about Drake, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't want to hear you say nothing about anybody from Canada. Nothing. Like, you can't say shit about the Toronto Raptors, the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Toronto Blue Jays. Nothing. Like, you can't. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, because after this video is here now. Whether it's on Twitter, YouTube, WorldStar, Instagram, whatever, it's here. We got evidence of you getting stolen. We got evidence of your Temu security guards getting beat up by white dudes, letting them say the N-word. And then the one black boy that's with the white dudes, that's even more like like this whole situation just got me like scrambled, like frazzled in the you know what I mean? Because on the one hand, like, I get it, like, you know, you riding for your folks. You know what I mean? And I don't even know if the black boy that was, I mean, in the video, I don't even know if he was with them white niggas. I don't even know if he was. But in the event that you were and you hear the shit that they saying, it just lets me know you a cornball ass nigga too. You know what I mean? Because if, you know what I mean? Like, you condoning it. You know that these white boys that you hang out with call niggas. You know what I mean? You don't care. You know what I mean? You go right along with them and attack the motherfuckers that look just like you. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? As Dr. Umar would say, you know, it's a lot of cooning going around. But that's just, to me, that's just crazy. You know what I mean? Like, that's just, you know what I mean? You black and you rocking with the racist, the white boys and shit. But okay. I mean, but whatever. But like I said, Rick Ross, you're done, bro. Don't say shit else about Drake. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't even say that. You can't even say the word Drake. You know what I mean? Like, you can't even watch Drake and Josh. Like, you can't even do that. Like, anything that got anything to deal with Drake, don't even speak on it. Like, it's a college called Drake University. If them niggas called you and asked you to come to speak at the school, decline it because it got Drake in it. I mean, anything that got to deal with Drake, you got to take a L, bro. Like, you got to. Because, like, this situation is just, you know what I mean? and fire them security guards and whoever them niggas is, fire them motherfuckers. Like, send them back to Timu where you got them from, because this shit is ridiculous. Like, it, shit is crazy. But yeah, man, Rick Ross went to Canada. Him and his Timu security guards got jumped. You know what I mean? You know, and then the big boy, dog, the huge husky nigga with the dreads, like, bro, you like 6'6", 6'5". You out there getting curled up, getting smacked on. You know what I mean? Like, yo, bro. This shit is hilarious to me, man. Like, come on, bro. But like I said, this definitely sets up some retaliation shit. You know what I mean? You know, from different type of, affiliates. You know what I mean? But like I said, if Drake and his people wander out to wherever Rick Ross and his squad be at, I mean, I guarantee, you know, or whatever affiliate is, OVO, whoever, you know what I mean? If they slide out somewhere, you know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? You know what's going to happen. But the best thing about this, the silver lining about it, like, at least nobody didn't lose a life. You know what I mean? Because usually people, they don't resort to the fist. You know what I mean? They just bring out the burners, start shooting. You know what I mean? But that's what you would expect, though, right? From, Rick Ross, right? Because he's so gangster and all that. You know what I mean? But, he was a CO, so we got to keep it. I mean, that nigga he was guarding the criminals. He wasn't a criminal, so, you know what I mean? He literally stole his whole persona from Freeway Rick Ross. So, you know what I mean? Come on, man. But, we know the real Freeway Rick Ross, that wouldn't have happened to him. But, I mean, nobody would have put their hands on that man. I'll tell you that. Like, or the motherfuckers that was with him wouldn't allow people to put their hands on him. Shoot, like, yeah, but it's just like I said, it's just a bad look all around. Fire them security guards. Ross, stay out of Canada for a minute. You know what I mean? Because obviously the OVO goons is they looking for you. You know what I mean? Speaking of OVO, man, y'all man's right. So, of course, everything this nigga do, for some reason, somebody got a post about it. Like, so of course, they went bowling, and they said, oh, the name for Drake's scorecard was the 69 guy, right? So, of course, and then you got tweets like this. Drake has been trolling Kendrick all over again this weekend. He went bowling with his crew, named himself 69 guy. He was on a stream where he accused Spotify for backdooring streams for Not Like Us. And then they say he went to New Ho King to eat fried rice. Like, I hate to be the one to break it to y'all. I hate to be the one to break it to you. But I get it. You got to post things for engagement, for content. So you can drive your numbers up on your page. But, like, this does not move the needle for anybody. Like, everybody that's paying attention to the situation, everybody that's tapped into the situation, we don't care. Y'all saying, oh, he's trolling. Bro, y'all in a rap beef. Rap beef. The key word in there is rap. Like, ever since Not Like Us has came out, what have we got? We got The Heart Part 6, where basically the whole song, the nigga was in defense mode. He wasn't really dissing Kendrick. Like it was some shots in there, but it was more of a defense mode type of joint. Then you got the BBL Drizzy joint with Sexy Red. Then you got Wagwan the Lila shit. Then the two, yeah, I mean, mid ass features with Camila Cabello. I mean, that's all we've got since Not Like Us has dropped. You know what I mean? Kendrick he didn't had a concert. He didn't, you know what I mean, shot the video for the joint. You know what I mean? My man, I'm just saying, like, all this trolling shit to me, to how I'm looking at it, how I'm viewing it from my lens and not on no bias, like, oh, I'm a Kendrick fan. I am a Drake fan also, but like, you know what I mean? Not trying to be biased on either person's side, but it's like the way I'm looking at it, like if I'm a person that was just analyzing this whole feud situation, just to be an analyst. I'm not even, say I'm a fan of both and I'm being objective for both sides and how I look at this, how I'm looking at it. To me, it just like it screams of like it's like deflecting almost. Like it just screams of super deflection. Like everything, all the 69 guys, the going into people's chat saying, you know what I mean, how Spotify backdoor streams for Kendrick and all this other stuff, bro. It just sound like you deflected, bro. Like it sound like you not coping with the loss well. Like I mean, you know, it's like you believe that you won, and everybody's telling you, the whole world has told you numerous times that you didn't, and you keep doing all this extra shit to convince us that you unbothered, and it looks like you bothered. You know what I mean? Because if none of this shit hurt me, I mean, I'm not even gonna pay no mind to it. Like, I'm not going to New Hope King to eat. Like, I'm not doing all that eating fried rice. I'm not going on people's streams and saying, oh, they, you know what I mean, they backdoored the streams for the boy. Like, bro, the only thing y'all keep talking about with these streams for Not Like Us, y'all keep talking about Spotify. Like, is Spotify the only streaming service that exists? Is that the only place where people stream music? Is it? Because I got an iPhone and, you know what I mean, it clearly, the Apple Music is right here. You know what I mean? And it was number one on Apple Music. It was number one on YouTube. It was number one on Amazon. It was number one on the Billboard. So did they backdoor streams on the Billboard? Did they backdoor the views on YouTube? Like, I mean, like, help me out. Somebody help me understand. You know what I mean? Why are we so hung up on the streams on Spotify when it was number one everywhere else? It was number one everywhere else. You know what I mean? Spotify included. The people just fuck with the song. Like, y'all could keep trying to, and he even posted on the story, an AI robot or whatever. Y'all can keep, this bot narrative that you keep, you know what I mean? He even said it on Not Like Us, bro. Spin the stories how you want, Drake. We not slow, bro. We not slow. A lot of y'all are. I mean, I ain't gonna give a lot of y'all credit that you don't deserve because a lot of you niggas is slow. You slow as hell. I be seeing the stuff motherfuckers tweet, post, and all that. A lot of you motherfuckers are slow, and you don't understand what context is. You don't. You just see something, and you just take it for what it is. You don't put no research in it. You don't search for for the real meaning of it. Like you just, oh, so and so tweeted it, it must be true. You know what I mean? You don't look for the context. So, you know what I mean, Kendrick, you gave a lot of people more credit than they deserve because a lot of these niggas is slow as hell. You know what I mean? They slow. I just feel like the trolling now is getting desperate. Like, I mean, I never seen a nigga lose and talk so much after. Now, matter of fact, I have. I've seen it. I seen it all the time growing up in Philadelphia, where a nigga got his ass whooped and he was talking crazy like he did the most in the fight, like he won. And we all was on the block. We all sat there and watched you get treated. We all saw it. But you know what I mean, you doing everything in your power to convince us that it didn't go down like that when we know it did. And it's okay, bro. Like Drake, you still gonna be Drake, nigga. Like you posted a selfie the other day and the shit it went viral because you Drake. You gonna be good, bro. You just lost. You thought you was gonna win against Bull. You didn't take Kendrick serious enough for I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why you thought you could put him in the same box that you was putting Future, Rick Ross, ASAP Rocky, and whoever else. They are not Kendrick. You should have known that. When they was saying all this big three shit, none of them niggas' names ever came up. Nobody never said Cole, Drake, and ASAP Rocky. Nobody never said Cole, Drake, and Rick Ross. Nobody never said Cole, Drake, and Future, even though they should have. You know what I mean? Future. I mean, he got more number ones, more platinum albums than all three of them niggas since 2010. You know what I mean? Since the last decade, since 2010, nobody got more platinum plaques. Nobody got more number ones than Future. Not Drake, not Kendrick, not J. Cole, not Nicki Minaj, not Kanye West. None of them niggas. It's Future. But that's besides the point. You know what I mean? None of them dudes that you was going at on push-ups and all that, none of them niggas other than Kendrick Lamar was the fan saying in the big three. J. Cole said on the song, the big three, K. Dot, Aubrey, and me. He never said Rick Ross. He never said ASAP Rocky. He didn't say The Weeknd. He didn't say Metro Boomin. He said Kendrick, K. Dot. You put Kendrick in a box thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna breeze through this nigga. He ain't shit. And that was your biggest mistake. You know what I mean? The arrogance that you had thinking like, you know what I mean, I can deal with him and all these other niggas at the same time was foolish. You know what I mean? And now you are seeing the consequences of that. Like, I mean, Not Like Us is a consequence of that. Euphoria is a consequence of that. You know what I mean? 616 in LA, 616 in LA. Like you go back and you actually listen to that song, bro. Like that John. I'm just saying, bro. Drake ain't take this serious enough, and he got outclassed in every level. You know what I mean? Every level of this thing, like you know what I mean, he got outclassed, and all this other shit that you keep doing with the Instagram captions, the stories, and all this other shit. All that is just you trying to deflect. You know what I mean? That's all it is deflection. You know what I mean? You're trying to convince us, or you're trying to convince yourself that you didn't lose. Because you can't convince us because we already know you lost, except for the people that's on your side that say, you know what I mean, he won. You know, I know a few niggas that, you know what I mean, that feel like Drake won. You know, that's your opinion. You can have that. I'm not even mad at. I'm not mad at you for that. You know what I mean, even though you wrong, you can have your opinion. And you can stand on it, and I can applaud you for that. I mean, stand on your 10 and say Drake won. You know what I mean? You can believe it just like he believed it. But the whole world knows the truth. The whole world knows it. Like, I mean, we've seen several people from, I mean, that's tapped in on both sides that have declared Kendrick the winner. Like, I mean, it was motherfuckers that in the beginning when it first started, when everybody was like, "Oh, Kendrick, I mean, he need to drop something. He taking too long." I mean, even them niggas have turned and said he won. So, I mean, like we gotta cut it out. Like let Not Like Us have his moment. Like it's not going nowhere, bro. Like y'all did the same Like y'all didn't have none of this grace for Meek at all. Like y'all didn't have none of this grace for Meek Mill. You know what I mean? When back to back was, you know what I mean, was going crazy. This nigga was on tour, had memes and shit. He had Kevin Hart and Will Smith, two niggas from Philly, laughing at memes of Meek Mill. Another nigga from Philly, and we didn't care at all. We all laughed at him, except for me, because I mean I'm a Philly nigga, so I wasn't going against Meek. But everybody else, y'all all laughed at this man. You ridiculed him, Twitter fingers, all he keep posting, blah blah blah. Twitter fingers turn to trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. Y'all ridiculed this man every time he posted something on social media. But now when the situation is reversed and Drake is the person, it's cool now. Like I mean, everything that Meek was doing when we said, "Yo, Meek, chill, bro, you lost, let it go." But Drake started doing it now. It's cool. Now it's he trolling. You know what I mean, he a genius on another level. You know what I mean, he beating Kendrick in different ways. Like y'all wasn't saying none of this when he was on the opposite side of it. You know what I mean, but now that he's the one being ridiculed and beat down. Now it's like nah. Now it's Kendrick doing too much for not like us. He milking it and all that. But this nigga wasn't milking back to back. Was back to back not milked? You know what I mean? Was it? Like I'm like I need somebody to tell me if I'm wrong here. Like somebody, it's people watching, like comment and tell me if I'm just up here spewing nonsense. Like tell me. Like, don't just watch me. Don't just listen to me. You know what I mean? Conversate with me. Let me know. Am I sitting up here saying bullshit? Am I just spewing nonsensical shit? Because I know I'm not. Because none of y'all motherfuckers had any of this energy to try to save Meek Mill and all that. No, you didn't care. You know what I mean? Now, I mean, I've been saying this from the beginning. Y'all been moving the goalposts. Y'all been trying to change all the rules of a battle rap for Drake. You've been doing this shit since the Pusha T thing. You know what I mean? When he said what he said about 40 and all that, and you know what I mean, it was all he going too far. And you know what I mean, but y'all never said nobody else was going too far ever in the history of rap beef. You know what I mean? Y'all was happy with niggas, you know what I mean, talking about people dead folks, and you was happy with niggas saying they left condoms and niggas baby moms car seats and all that. You was happy with that. Nobody had an issue with any of that shit. You know what I mean? Nobody had an issue with any of that. A nigga saying they smoking on people's dead relatives. You didn't have any issue with that at all. But the moment Pusha T say something about 40, oh man, you know what I mean? He shouldn't have said that, man. He went too far. Why? Because he was dissing Drake. Like, I'm just saying, man, y'all tried to change so much rules for this nigga. You know what I mean? Because you knew, because I just felt like y'all all knew the inevitable was going to happen. Like, you know what I mean? And as much as I love Drake, he's a great artist. Like, the nigga got hella music that I'm going to rock with forever. You know what I mean? But I said from the rip, when I heard Like That, he's not going to win a bar for bar rap beef with Kendrick Lamar. It's not going to happen. He's not. Any out of all the niggas in the big three, like I'm telling you, Kendrick would have smoked Drake, and if J. Cole and Drake was to go at it, I'm telling you, J. Cole would smoke that nigga too. Cause both of them rap better than Drake. They rap better than him. Drake, I mean, everybody say he's the best artist out of the big three. I'm not gonna argue with you with that. I feel like y'all underrate Kendrick's artistry a little bit too much for me. Like, I mean, because when we talk about artists, I mean, because music is an art form, and we talk about what they do artistically with music. I mean, it's kind of hard to say that, I mean, Kendrick not the best. Like, I get it, Drake more versatile because he do the singing and all that other shit. But look at all the sounds and everything. and all everything else that Kendrick put into the music. Like I mean, it's more than just singing and rapping that goes into the art form of music. It's the sounds and everything that you incorporate with it. You know what I mean? But like I said, rapping bar for bar, he was never going to beat Kendrick. Like I mean, the way he was going to win this beef was he had to do what he did against Meek. You know, it was going to have to be some a back to back type John, and Kendrick hit him with the back to back type John. Like no matter what you say about Not Like Us, you can say, oh, it's overplayed, it's overrated, blah blah blah. It's the biggest fucking song in the rap beef. It's the biggest one. It's the biggest one. Y'all allow Drake to win a rap beef off of Back to Back, a song that was nominated for a Grammy. Then when you stack it up against other diss tracks in the history of rap feuds, it's not a crazy diss track. He wasn't really going off on that joint. It was a catchy joint. The beat was fire. Yeah, I mean, and it had a few quotable bars in there that made Meek look bad. But other than it being a quality diss track, I mean, you put it up like this track, attacking your opponent verbally, dissing. You can't say it's better than Ether. It's not Takeover. It's not No Vaseline. It ain't no 300 bars. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, bro. Like, but like I said, y'all let Drake win a beef off of a hit record, and then he lost a beef off of a hit record. So like now we can't be, you know what I mean, we can't say numbers and all that shit don't matter and the hits don't matter, blah blah blah, when y'all let that be the determining factor the last time. So I mean, like I said, the trolling, just stop trolling, Drake. Like, I've been seeing reports, people saying, "Oh, that you, yeah, I mean, you was upset at the concert. That shit had you tight, whatever." You know what I mean? And you got music coming. You got music coming, whether it's supposed to be coming before the Not Like Us video come out, or it's I heard it's gonna come out the same day as the video. I don't fucking know. But if you got more music, let the music speak, bro. Like stop with the posting on Instagram shit, man. Like I mean, because it's getting corny. Like it's really, you know what I mean, only people you impressing is, you know what I mean, the people that care about that shit. You know what I mean, but the real music fans, everybody else, we don't care about that. Like you're not going to like Instagram is not going to win you this battle. Like if you got another record, if you got some shit, if you truly feel like yo, I'm better than Kendrick, and you know I can wash this nigga, then do it. Let your next this record be the proof that you know what I mean. Like that's all I'm saying. Just let your music talk for you, bro. Like I mean, this was one of the best times in rap. I mean, we got six 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 quality diss tracks out that joint. I mean, say what you want about, I mean, a hard part six and all that tailor made freestyle. I mean, well, matter of fact, no, because Drake gave us four of them joints. We had push ups, so we got at least like how many did Kendrick give us? Yeah, we got eight, eight quality joints. I mean, two of them joints is on YouTube. I mean, tailor made at 616, and then the other three, I mean, push ups, Part Six, Family Matters, Euphoria, Meet the Grams, and Not Like Us, all on streaming service. Like we got eight quality joints out this beef. Like just give us more music. Like I mean, if you really feel like you could smoke this nigga and you better than him, don't let Instagram do it for you. Like I mean, we don't care about like all that shit was cool. Though it wasn't even cool back then when you was doing it to Meek. Like this shit was corny then. You know what I mean? But because everybody was just, wanted to be dick eaters, you know what I mean, they let this shit rock. But now, we all see through it. I mean, as Kendrick said on 616, the little memes I mean, they losing steam, bro. Like they losing steam, bro. You know what I mean, you need a new route. Like you need something else. The little memes is losing steam. We figured you out. You know what I mean, like the forced opinions is not it's not convincing. Y'all need a new route. Like this shit is like, you know what I mean? But like I said, Ross took a bad loss in Canada. Drake, you took a loss to Kendrick, and you just got to deal with it. You know what I mean? You still gonna be Drizzy, man. Like you could release an album today and not say anything about Kendrick, and niggas, you know what I mean? Niggas will fuck with it. Niggas is going, people is gonna say what they gonna say, like, oh, he's scared and all that. That's always gonna be there. Like that's always gonna be there. Oh, he didn't say nothing about Kendrick. You know what I mean? That's always gonna be there. But if you was to release an album today, you know what I mean? Everybody's gonna fuck with it because you Drake. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool, bro. Just take the L and move on. Like, you did the same thing when you lost to Pusha T. You tried to convince us you didn't lose, and you did. Like, he dropped one of the most scathing diss tracks of all time. You didn't respond. Jay Prince stepped in and made y'all squash the shit, and then you continued to throw your subliminals on Scorpion and what else. But we all know you lost. Like, why are you like? Don't let history repeat itself. Just move on, my nigga. Move on. Like, move on. Like, you still was able after the Pusha T loss. We still got Scorpion. We still got Her loss. We still got Certified Lover Boy for all the dogs. You know what I mean? Honestly, never mind. Like, I mean, we got all that. You dig? Just keep it pushing, bro. The history books have already written that Kendrick was the winner of this battle. So just move on. Like, you know what I mean? Stop the trolling. Stop the, you know, just stop it. Like, if you're going to keep going, if this beef is, if y'all going to be on y'all Cardi B, if y'all going to be beefing forever, then just let it speak in the music, my nigga. Like, even though I feel like this shit should be over with. Like, I mean, it should be done. Like, what else? What else can you do? What else can you drop that's gonna offset not like us and make that shit slow down? Like, it's really nothing you can do at this point. You know what I mean? So just move on. Whoever your old heads is, whoever the niggas you fuck with in the music industry that really fuck with you like that, tell this nigga to move on, man. Like, everybody, listen, even LL Cool J said Kendrick won, bro. LL. And if anything, that nigga was Drake before Drake. So you would think he would rock with Drizzy. Now, the reason why I say he was Drake before Drake, because, like, I mean, he could rap and he did a lot of his music for the women. You know what I mean? A lot of Drake songs go crazy for the ladies. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying he was Drake before Drake. But let's get into the
history because of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? Who's the GOAT right now, Drake or Kendrick?
Well, you talking about the battle?
Yes.
I mean, Kendrick won the battle. I mean, come on. I mean, that's obvious. I mean, that's a no-brainer.
Okay, so
and I listen. I like Drake. I don't
see. He did LL Cool J. Even LL Cool J said it's obvious. It's a no-brainer that Kendrick won. What I mean, and I'm not saying LL Cool J, his word is the end all be all. His word is law. But like, I mean, that's a hip hop legend, one of the greatest of all time, telling you it's obvious. I mean, it's obvious. You don't gotta keep posting shit to convince us. Like, it's obvious. Just let it go. I mean, just let it go. But we are gonna let this one go. You know what I mean? I just wanted to tap in, talk about this situation. You know what I mean? Rick Ross took a L. Drake need to embrace his L and just move on. You know what I mean? This is Welcome to HollyHood. Episode 51. We back next week with another one. I mean, we're gonna do some more one gotta go Jones. You know, we'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow on Roundtable. You know what I mean? Anime Jeopardy. You know what I mean? You know, so I'm be representing the Blurry Cartel. You know what I mean? Of course, I gotta represent my. I gotta rep. I am the Blurry Cartel, so I gotta rep the Blurry Cartel. But yeah, we doing that tomorrow. So tap in. You know what I mean? Wish your boy luck. Wish the squad luck. You know what I mean? We coming for the W regardless. You know what I mean? But it's your boy HollyHood Sensei the Blurry Cartel. Make sure you follow the Blurry Cartel on all social media platforms. Also, me, HollyHood_Sensei 215. Hit up my YouTube page. You know what I mean? Subscribe to my YouTube, HollyHood_Sensei 215 on YouTube. I got some more content coming up there. I'm going to be uploading the first episode of my new show called HollyHood Reviews, where I just I'm gonna be reviewing some like music, movies, TV shows, stuff like that. New music, classic music. You know what I mean, new TV shows, new movies, stuff like that. You know what I mean. So make sure you check that out. First episode is the review of Sexy Red and Gunna's new albums. You know what I mean. So make sure y'all tap into that. And I mean, we out of here. I'll see y'all next week.